Hey everybody, welcome back to another Quick Tip Tuesday. On this episode we're going to show you how to make a tapered leg jig and then how to cut a tapered leg out of this salvaged walnut 4x4. What we're doing here is just getting it to a nominal dimension. We're running it through the planer, the joiner, and the table saw, and we're, in this case, creating a 3x3 raw piece of wood that we can then taper with a jig. Tapered legs come in two general styles. You either have a two-sided taper or a four-sided taper. In this case, we're going to do a two-sided taper, meaning two adjacent sides will be tapered and the other two will be left alone. Now that the material for the leg is dimensioned, it's time to make the tapered jig. We're taking some half-inch plywood and cutting it about 3 to 4 inches longer than the leg itself. Once you have the material for the jig cut, it's time to zero your table saw fence. To do this, you just take the smallest amount of material off the wood you can. That way, when it goes to cut the tapered leg, you know that the edge of the jig is exactly where the table saw blade will be. Now it's time to design the jig, basically, by using the leg itself as a stencil. You push the leg off the side, the amount that you want to cut off, and then you just trace the outline of the leg on the existing portion of the jig. That's the part you will cut out with a bandsaw, and then when you run it through the table saw later, it'll take off an inch on one side and nothing on the other side, creating a nice taper. Here you can see the plan. That portion on the right is going to go away and the portion above is going to go away, leaving that square piece as the bottom of the leg. Now we've seen these jigs built the other way, in which you're actually pushing the jig, not the piece you're cutting. That can create sort of an unsafe scenario. We much prefer that you're physically touching and pushing the piece of wood that the saw is cutting so that you have the greatest amount of stability in your cut. And with 2 easy passes, you've got a nice two-sided taper leg ready for a rustic table project. If you wanted to do a 4-sided taper, you would now make a jig to work off of this tapered leg with the exact same process. Here's a table we built not too long ago with 4-sided tapered legs. Thanks for watching this episode of Quick Tip Tuesday. Sorry we haven't been putting out too many videos lately. It's been pretty busy down here in the shop, but thanks for watching anyway, and I'll see you soon. Make sure you stay tuned to our Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram channels. Take care, guys. Happy building.